Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This is a bit of a strange one. I started recording and I run out of space on my memory card. So the beer's in the glass. I've already been thinking about it, I've already been drinking it. But the beer in question is a bottle of Lagunitas Wilco Tango Foxtrot. As it says on the bottle, it's a malty, robust, jobless recovery ale. We're not quite in the red or in the black. Does that mean we're in the brown? A lot of people call this an imperial brown ale. It's 7.8% in the volume. And to be honest, it's been sending me all over the place with this beer. It's really complex. So hopefully with that kind of 5-10 minute kind of video that I just recorded and just wasted, I'm going to hopefully be a bit more comprehensive in what I get to say about this, because it is lovely. Anyway, it's already in the glass, as you can see. A really nice kind of mahogany colour, kind of reddish brown, nice eggshell coloured head. The nose, it's still throwing me. I'm gonna say caramel in the pan. Get the sugar in the pan, brown sugar in the pan. Get it melting. It's got that in bucket loads. A sweet candy kind of sweetness, kind of not like chocolate. It's kind of like a synthetic sweetness. Kind of berries and maybe actually figs, dried figs and prunes and things like that. A really nice sweet brown malty kind of beautiful sugary goodness. There's hops in there. The nose speaks higher than you'd think for the ABV. For me, it's kind of like it smells like a small barley wine. But I've gone off barley wine and I have not gone off this, I can tell you. It's got a lovely head. It's got a lovely nose to it, sorry. It's kind of sweet and floral and roasty. It's just got everything going on. It's a lovely smelling beer. So complex, so interesting. Anyway, cheers. Initially, nice and wet. Bit of kind of sweet malt, brown sugar, bit of kind of milk chocolate. Lovely body to it. Nice kind of medium body. Really nice hops in there as well. It kind of sits beautifully side by side. There's kind of like a assertive hop quality. I'm gonna say Simcoe, because if I was brewing this beer and knowing what this could taste like, Simcoe, that kind of spiciness you get from Simcoe would really marry up with these kind of roasty malt qualities, but which have got a lovely sweet edge to them. One thing I get, which reminds me of kind of brown sauce over here in Britain. You probably don't get it in the US. Over in Britain, brown sauce, it's kind of like a spicy, kind of sweet, savoury kind of sauce. The nose reminds me of somewhere between Rogue's Shakespeare Stout and their chocolate stout as well. It kind of sits somewhere between there. It's such an incredible nose on it. It just unravels. I'm getting kind of a nice bitterness now. Kind of like a nice floral, kind of fragrant coffee. Like Mikla did in the copy. Which is married up really, as I said, once again, married up with this kind of sweet chocolate. But then some really nice punchy kind of spiky hops as well. Like a really nice bit of Cascade and so maybe some Centennial or something like that. They're kind of pointing out of this of the mould, I guess, of this kind of brown, chocolatey, roasty mould. seriously enjoyable beer. It kind of reminds me of a first sip of a really nice stout. But because it's not as strong and heavy as the stout, you can continue drinking it with the kind of flexibility as you get from like a session ale, like a really nice pale ale. But you're getting those roast qualities, excuse me, and a tiny little bit of alcohol in there. It masks it beautifully though. It really does. That is a seriously nice beer. It ends. Oh, just then I'm getting hoppy qualities that you get from an IPA. Just then, lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Ends roasty, chocolatey, coffee, all sorts. It's an absolutely lovely beer. Anyway, I'm going to round up before I run out of space on my memory card again. It is a bottle of the astoundingly good Lagunitas Wilco Tango Foxtrot from Petaluma, California. I mean, they're not just making IPA in California, they're making some kick-ass Imperial Brown Ale. No messing about. Lagunitas Wilco Tango Foxtrot, a 7.8% Imperial Brown Ale. It's an absolute winner. Really is. Anyway, thanks for joining me on HopZine.com. Once again, I'm Rob, and I'll see you soon.